Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Yes, I'm late, but I am here. We're going to have a quick conversation. And by quick, you know what I mean? Like an hour. Maybe two, okay, because Bishop Rob-bery rant watch along will be at the end. Because some of y'all don't like that man, but some of y'all do. So I'm trying to appease the peoples because some people do like when we watch him repeat the same thing over and over and I just roast him or whatever. Okay. So I hope if you here for that, you will stick around until the end. Now, okay. What's today? Wednesday? Thursday? Happy hump day, y'all. I hope everybody's humping in the right way, okay, with the right person legally. Because these days, people doing stuff they ain't supposed to do. So if you humping around here on this good old hump day, just hump the right person legally and all that stuff. And don't get yourself sued later, okay? But y'all know first things first. If you've not done so already, take a little moment and subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird. Do not forget to also like the video. It's nice to like the video because why not? Subscribe, like, comments in the comment section, share the video, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Now I'm here where I'm at. Hi, how y'all doing? Y'all know I'm getting my ice together, okay? Because I ran in the house and was trying my best to get prepared for live when I pulled up to my house at 9 o'clock. So that is why I did not come on until around 9:20. But we are here nonetheless, and we will have a good time nonetheless, or whatever. But hey, let me say hello to the people. Okay, let me say hello. Because I don't want to be around here being rude and not speaking to people when y'all in here. Okay, can't wait. Well, here we are here now. Okay, hey. To y'all, how y'all doing? Yep, you're getting spoiled. You know, you had a live yesterday. And we have a live today. Okay, my hair is all kind of child crazy and stuff. Let me fix it so it don't look crazy on camera. Because again, I don't be seeing myself so I get on here. Okay. But yes, back to back lives. Even though the live yesterday got flagged for the clip of the conversation that King and T.I. had. So I had to clip out that 30 seconds. And it was rendering all day. Okay, so for the past since yesterday, I think it may still be rendering right now. I don't know. But we here today. Okay, we're gonna hopefully not get the monetization on pause, because I'm gonna try not to use nothing that ain't supposed to be used. Okay. But good evening, good evening, good evening. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's worth the wait. Okay. And look, when I'm running late, I say, hey, I'm on the way. I just pulled up to my house. I'll give me some minute. I let y'all know what I'm doing. I'm coming. Y'all see what she said? Shayla said, hit the like button. Okay. Like it. Like it. It appreciates here. Okay. It appreciates here. Okay. We round here having a good old time. Gonna have a good old conversation. Hey, Wanda girl. You're the party on start. So I walk in and I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. I didn't cancel the live. I didn't say I can't make it. Because I just got home. No, we in here. Like swimwear. Okay. Already hit it. It is when I was like, I don't know what today is, honey. It could be Friday. It could be Friday. I'm trying to have tissue up front, but I guess I don't. I got my nose, it's cold outside, and I also had me a little spicy chicken sandwich, real fast. When I was sitting here getting my water, okay. So I feel like my nose is running, and I don't know why, because it wasn't even like real. It wasn't horribly spicy, okay. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay. Look, YouTube has for sure been real weird lately. And when I say weird, let me fold this up because I gotta knock right my eye. Child, you gotta use one white for all the stuff, okay? The different size. But I feel like YouTube has been very weird lately with sending out notifications and letting y'all know what I'm doing or whatever. So I be trying to also post live updates on my IG page and stuff. But I'm just trying to, be myself and give y'all what I can give y'all when I can give it to y'all, because we never know. Are we gonna have what's today before the year ends? That's like in 2 days. Yes, we will. I don't know when, but we will. Okay. I know I am off, around Christmas time. So maybe, after Christmas, before New Year's, we'll have a game night, because, you know what I'm saying, that it just will help. Sometimes, with ain't nothing going on or whatever, I still want to do another edition of Jeopardy in the, in the melanated Jeopardy in the hood of it all. I still want to do that. I have to get them categories. So I'm thinking, after Christmas, but before New Year, within that little window, that Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll do something there. We'll do something, okay? But hey. Yes, you know what I'm saying? They look, YouTube being real funny acting, honey, and I can't control it at all. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Hey, my, that's my mama. I was gonna let me let y'all see my mama. Hopefully she is got my phone on, because I haven't seen her since I got home, because I didn't have time to call, because I walked in the door. Hey, mama.
Hey, girl. Hey. You online? Because I just saying hey in the chat.
I know. I said I'll call her. So hey, say hi. Well, I'm acting. You can't hear them. You can say hi to the people.
Hey to the people, to the JayBirds, to the guests, and the supporters, and all the other folks. Hey,
Okay, that's all I wanted.
Okay.
All right. You'll probably sleep by the time I get off, so I'll stalk you tomorrow.
Maybe. I'll hang on for a minute and watch it. We'll see what happens.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Love y'all, JayBirds.
She put up the peace thing because y'all couldn't see that I moved the camera. Okay. All right. Peace out. Love you. Because usually I walk in the house and I'll call my mama first, but I had time. So y'all got to see my mama. Okay. But let's get into what we came here to get into because it's some things going on. No sound now. We don't need the sound, cheeses. I was gotta be careful, right? Gotta be careful. Now I want to say this. Even when there's not much going on, it's some things going on. And so I was like, girl, just start saving stuff and then see how it goes. And then it'll be a conversation. And then I seen Bishop Rob-bery, went on his little live today to discuss, one of them robber people's court and pleading, whatever. We're gonna discuss that. That's last. But we're gonna look at some little stuff. We got some fashion stuff, people going to court and they stuff or whatever, we're gonna say. But what I want to start, what I want to start with. What I want to start with. Let's do the fashion stuff. Let's do the fashion stuff. Because we got some fashion stuff, we got some congratulations stuff. Well, let's start with some congratulations. We can just go down the line, and whatnot. And let me share my screen so y'all can see what I see. Look at my eyes and see what I see. Okay, because the first thing we see is Mary J. Blige. So congratulations, Mary J. Blige. Okay, it's round here on the cover of Glamour. Okay, and they say that she is also the Woman of the Year. So congratulations. Now I can't remember. I can't remember. Hey, how you doing? Star Travels from Detroit. Okay, your first time watching. Well, welcome to the show. We have a good time all the time. Detroit 313 all day. You from where I'm from. I'm from where you from. We both here right now. But hi, welcome. We are we're not rowdy. We are a friendly bunch of people. We have a good time. And you know what I'm saying? Come get you some water or something to drink, a little snack or whatever, and have a good time. Okay. But welcome to the corner or whatever. Okay. But back to Mary J. Blige. So congrats to Mary J. as she is this year's Glamour Woman of the Year. I feel like Mary J. Blige has lived like 14,672 lives because she's been through so much from the start to the now and in the middles of whatever. A lot has happened in life. And I feel like she should be Glamour's Woman of the Year. Now, folks keep asking why Mary J. Blige has not come out with a boot line, because Mary J. Blige is always riding in some pants or a skirt or some shirts with a fur coat on and some boots, some thigh-high boots, some knee-high boots, just boots up the ass or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's that. But, she looks good in the spread of Glamour magazine. Okay. Like I told y'all, something in the boots. We will forever see her with something in a boot. Okay. And it's a good boot, too. Good old boot. Okay. From Mary J. Blige, from her real life. You know what I'm saying? All the way up until recently. Also, let's just look, because I don't know how old y'all is, but I'm old enough to remember the first toxic relationship I remember outside of Whitney and Bobby was Mary J. Blige and KC from Jodeci. If you're not old enough to remember how, when they sang, if loving you was all that I have to do, I don't want to do anything. That is my song. Okay. KC and girl, KC and Mary J. Blige singing that song on MTV Unplugged back in the late 90s. Look, y'all think these little celebrities these days we having stuff. We had to deal with relationship drama from celebrities. We didn't have social media. Okay. We had to catch it when it was caught. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't, replay it. It wasn't streamed and shared. We had to know to watch MTV Unplugged live, not the DVR. Okay, not on Netflix. Okay, live. You had to catch things live. If you have, Google it. Google KC of Jodeci and Mary J. Blige singing that song on the Unplugged. Mary has lived. Mary has lived a life and she deserves, honey, flowers, tulips, wine, water, money, gold, okay? All the things, because that is the first toxic situation that we didn't even really know was toxic, because it just seemed like they were two young Black artists in love. And Mary J. Blige is the first Jada Pinkett Smith. Y'all, I'm too hype. Hold on. Because she was with a man who folks loved, and little by little, she told us about the struggles of being with that man. So she was the first person I can recall being honest about just not being in a good place with somebody. Before Britney Spears told us that Justin Timberlake was round here black sitting and saying, you know, I don't want to be a father, and folk looking at him. No, KC from Jodeci, and the way him and Mary J was round here, bitch, you can't take, girl. I don't know how I just fell down that rabbit hole. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm not old enough. I wasn't around when Tina was dating Ike. So that's not my judge. That's not my time frame. You know what I'm saying? That's made my mama, you know. I can only speak for what I lived through. Because I'm sure before Ike and Tina, it was other couples who had issues. But for my era, I'm an 80s baby, born in 82. So I'm speaking to people who were actively going through things in my time frame of life. I didn't see Ike beat Tina. I didn't see none of that. But I seen Mary J. Blige and KC going through things because I was old enough to see it. I'm speaking from that point of view, okay? And because Mary J. Blige is around here getting, you know, Glamour Magazine's Woman of the Year, and folks so enthralled with Krishan and the Blueface boy, okay? Diddy and whoever. Diddy and everybody. But I'm like, Mary J. motherfucking Blige is the first artist who I feel from my generation has went through so much, and we can currently see her in a whole different space, because some folk don't remember when Mary J. Blige was bad. You know what I'm saying? But before she married Kendu and went through her bull stuff with Kendu, Mary was going through things with KC. Okay, Mary on stage singing and cussing folk out or whatever. You like Mary. So my point is, her not winning, but her, you know, being Glamour Magazine's Woman of the Year. I'm like, some folk don't even understand what a person has been through to even be strong enough to be sitting around here still looking unbothered. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Still looking unbothered, because some folk don't understand the stuff she went through. You know, because they not old enough. They know Mary J. Blige and up in the dance, her little Mary dance. Come on now, what's the 411? Let me know, huh? All my love is all I have, and you said, all my life I look for you. You need me and I need you. You don't know it, okay? The music don't even hit in today's world how it used to hit back then, because people was going through it, okay? And Mary is one of, not the only, but Mary J is one of the artists of our time, of our generation. Because again, Real Love and the baseball jersey shirts with the little tennis skirts or little shirts and the combat boots with a fitted hat. Mary J. Blige came on the scene and took over and sang her pain out. And so to see the evolution of her, for me as a 41-year-old woman, and I know I've seen, and this thing, I don't even know the ins and the outs of what she would do. I know what she has shown us, what she has told us about her life. I'm like, hell, surviving Diddy, hell, surviving KC. You know, we be seeing these Tiny Desk performances or whatever. Before Tiny Desk performances, you had MTV Unplugged. Okay, well, artists had to come and be unplugged and just sang their song, kind of have to rearrange their songs. But I remember Case that look, that's one of my favorite songs. But finding out after the fact with what Mary J. Blige and Casey went through, and then going back and listening to "If Loving You Was All That I Have to Do, I Don't Want to Do," and the way they sang it. Okay, the way they sang, not sung, sang the song together. Okay, we have, we've seen, Jay-Z and Beyonce perform a song before. They do Dangerously in Love, not Dangerously in Love. They do Drunk in Love. This song they have together. They perform it. No, if you ain't seen KC and Mary J. Blige sing that song together, I want to see Beyonce sing a song. What she's like, sing Lemonade with Jay-Z right there. Hold up, she don't love you like I love you. You know what I'm saying? Sing that song. Sing a song. Have to perform a song with the nigga you mad at right now, and have to sing as if you love him, but you pissed off at that man. And she went through stuff for Casey. So Mary J. Blige winning, I keep saying winning, being nominated Woman of the Year. She been that. She been growing, her overcoming her addictions, overcoming suicidal thoughts, overcoming people overlooking her talent, because at some point she was going through some things and her voice wasn't always hitting. Yes, with every time, girl, I told y'all, look, ain't much going on, but y'all know we have conversation around here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do around here. I don't care if it's one person watching, 5 watching, or 168 watching. We gonna have a conversation. People always talk about Lauryn Hill only having, her one album. To this day, Lauryn Hill sitting on MTV's Unplugged in that blue jean outfit with a guitar playing Water. I was like, it sounds so amazing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, come on now. I ain't fucking spending years just like the Water. Go look up Unplugged stuff. So that's also a reason why I say, come, Maxwell's Unplugged, Mariah. Come on now, Mariah Carey's. Look, the artists had to be artists back then. And when we when we watch stuff now, and I watch, like, we didn't have pre-recorded award shows. The Source Awards, the Hip Hop Awards, the BET Awards, the Soul Train, all that stuff was live. If you messed up, you messed up. Whatever. So when we see artists now on these runways or on stage with no stage presence, they lip syncing and still sound bad and horrible or whatever, it's because we've seen the best of the best. We've seen like, have you ever heard En Vogue sing a song live? En Vogue song Don't Go, when they in the desert singing to that man about not leaving. That's music. I love that. Coco Jones, even Summer Walker, SZA. I love how these new female artists are still singing, and they not getting the attention they need because folk don't like true musicians. Just saying. So I don't went down a whole rabbit hole because of Mary J. Blige getting this award. So because they could have gave it to. Can you imagine? Oh, let's give it to somebody who ain't did shit. It's like, what they did nothing. I love celebrating people who has worked and been through things and stuff. Okay, that's my era. Just saying, just saying. Because it's like some of these art, I'll be like, yeah, they didn't have no auto tune back then. And if they did have something auto tuned, it wasn't them singing. It may have been like a hook. It could have been like a little undertone or whatever. It's like no. Girl, let me congratulations to Mary J. Blige on because I didn't went all off topic. I didn't get mad. I'm mad at KC. I am mad at KC. I can't even go listen to Jodeci right now because I want to punch KC in the throat. Chop, Mary J, TLC, Jodeci, hell, 357. Okay, word 357. Old time people. This artist, from back in the day. Okay, back in the day. See, Roger and Zapp, their songs with auto tune was still great because that was their niche. That was their niche, and I liked it. Them, I did. Computer love, but some folks use it now and they overdo it. Okay, but we have to give Mary J. Blige the credit she's due because I'm like, look, she has endured. A lot of folk only bring up her and Kendu. A lot of folk only bring up what she went through with Kendu. I'm like, but what she went through with KC was crazy too. Completely crazy too. And that's why some of these I'm like, I don't care. They can't sing like Mary J. They can't sing like En Vogue. They can't sing like and TLC could sing. Even folk who tease Candy about her voice. Candy's voice back in the day with Escape was amazing because nobody else had that deep voice. So I mean, it may have changed a little bit over the years, but still, her singing game was still good because it's just different. But let me move on because I can cuss everybody out. Getting on my damn nerve. Now, speaking of folk getting covers or whatever, Offset, was in the Men of the Year spread. Now he was. I don't think he was voted Man of the Year. Okay, but I know they had like Men of the Year. Let me be sure this man ain't win. Why I keep saying winning? Because I don't think it's a win thing. I don't. But I do know they had it was like the Men of the Year. It wasn't like one person, it was a whole bunch of people. Okay, it wasn't. So it wasn't. So he's a Man of the Year. Okay, but even to me, if you look back at Offset, even Offset and Cardi B, when they first started dating, they first came out, like they both look different. They both now Cardi B look different because she has some work done. Okay, that's fine by me. But when I had because I was looking for photos of Cardi B for a thumbnail or whatever, and when I had pulled up like their pictures, I'm like, Offset look different too, and I feel like he has matured mainly because he got with Cardi and Cardi wasn't trying to deal with that man bull stuff. And he did not want to lose his family. And he's like, I gotta mature. And then also with Takeoff, being killed or whatever, a lot of it, he had to grow the fuck up. And when I look at, I'm telling y'all, if y'all just Google Offset, from this 3-4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, he looked different. He carried himself different. It was, to me, it was almost a bit of immaturity because it was like, it's whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna make this money real fast, bang these chicks real fast, you know what I'm saying, and let that be that. And so when I was like, he looked like he's trying to really be Offset. You know what I'm saying? He has a newfound respect for himself as an artist. He carries himself different. His fashion game, I love it. I love that if you listen to him rap, his flow is impeccable. And he just getting started. Because sometimes when you are in a group, it's amigos. And it's the three. You know what I'm saying? And when you are basically forced to be a solo artist because the group have issues, then one of the person dies, y'all can't come back together, and it's just you have to evolve and find your own sound, find your own everything. Okay. And I feel like he has done that. And I like it. And because, we've heard him in interviews since Takeoff's passing, where he has discussed how, let me move my mic back on. He has discussed how, he has these like depressing feelings because of Takeoff being murdered. And when I see him just having a bit of black boy joy, and I know he's not a boy, but black men joy, that makes me feel like if he's having a moment, because losing somebody and dealing with that fucking grief, man, that can be debilitating at times and depressing and just, you know what I'm saying? Because I have my moments still now. For my daddy, he died back in 2015. I still have moments I can be sitting here in the kitchen washing the dishes and start crying for no damn reason. You know what I'm saying? So to see the fact that he's able to find some joy, I appreciate that. He's finding his own way. And if he is one of GQ's men of the year, not the, he's one of them, I can appreciate how he's standing on business. You know what I'm saying? He's standing on business and he looking good while doing it. I'm Cardi B, I get it. And the thing, and he just this is something else. I feel that y'all look. First of all, I love me a man in a suit. Okay. I also love a man who know how to wear coats. It's look, because dude these days be in hoodies, they be in puffer jackets. You know what I'm saying? They be in freaking no. I love seeing a man in a good suit with a nice coat, tailored, looking suave and debonair. And the crazy thing about it is people like to talk cash stuff about Cardi, about Offset, but I'm like, both of them got with each other when they looked regular. Let me just go ahead and do it. Cardi being Offset. Let's see. Let's just do 2019. What's 2023? I just feel like people don't even like as handsome and as maybe because wait, no, let's go back. Let's do 2017. This is because I think when they get together, I feel like if you go back and remember what both Cardi B and Offset looked different when they first got together. And that ain't no shade to either one of them. Not at all. And all I mean is we see Cardi B and how she look now and how great she looks now. We see Offset and how great he look now. I'm like, but if you remember, they got together. He got with like bad teeth Cardi. And she got with like, unkept dread Offset. You know what I'm saying? They were different in the beginning. And he's matured. She's matured. She still will cuss somebody out, but I'm going to leave that be. But I still feel like people don't even understand or recognize, they got together when like he got with bad teeth Cardi. He did. Meaning, in my opinion, when he got with her, it wasn't about even how she looked. He liked her. He liked Cardi. So when folk like to talk cash shit about Cardi, about Offset, I'm like, man, them two young adults have grown together. money-wise, career-wise, family-wise. You know, and even though like if we remember Cardi B when she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she would pop off at any given moment. We got beef forever. You know what I'm saying? So while Cardi B still will pop off if she need to do, she still is a little bit more calmer than she used to be. Plus, she got them kids, you know. And I just feel like when I see Offset currently, I think some folk don't remember that dude. Like, he used to look different back before, and he around here looking okay today. You know, fashion wise. Look, y'all, he was handsome. I'm not saying he was, but he was like undercover handsome. You know, because he was a little bit dusty. This even like Method Man back in the day. Method Man back in the day, METHOD man, he was dusty. That's why when folk felt like, oh, when Wendy Williams brought up how something between them folk was like, I can't believe. I was like, she ain't talking about current Method Man. Okay, current Method Man who is a suave devil that man. But you know, Method Google. Go to Google. Method Man in the 90s. Look different than Method Man in 2020 now. Because back, look, he's you know, a bit dust. See, these are good photos. I see they playing. They playing. Because Method, boom. I just need y'all to sometimes understand. Like, you know, Method Man. Not saying he was ever ugly. Not saying that. But there was a bit of dustiness to not only Method Man, but to the whole freaking Wu-Tang Clan. You know, there was dudes in hoodies and cigars and cigarettes and middle fingers and this and that and that and this. It was not this suaveness that we see for Method Man in 2023. You know, he has even Redman back. I'm like, you know, back, but truthfully, I think back then, Redman looked better than Method Man. Y'all see this? Jay-Z, you see Jay-Z in the corner, Method Man, Redman, DJ Clue, and DMX. Again, y'all wasn't raised how I was raised. Even though you can see the handsomeness right on the cusp of Method Man's look, it was a bit of dustiness, you know, a little bit of dust. Now we still like them. Don't get me wrong. We wasn't hating because you know in the 90s of y'all for a long. I said, is Method Man blind in one eye? Why look funny? What's happening? You know, it was a different. Y'all don't remember this Method Man. You know. So I was like, why his eyes look like who? What is he doing? You know, and over time, you know, he started to look, you know, now let's get to him. Let's get to Method Man. Okay. In 2023, girl, around here. 2023. Girl. You know, it was the evolution of it all. Look, I'm not saying they weren't handsome, they were dusty. They were dusty, half braided things, or not because he wasn't ugly, he was dusty. Offset wasn't ugly, he was a bit dusty. Just I just trying to say. So again, when I see Offset currently in his style, we don't see his locks being all, you know, messy, but like they were before. Like we don't see Offset with them, you know what I'm saying? Locks, you know what I'm saying? Grew up a little bit. You hear me? Grew up a little bit. Okay. So, congrats to Offset for being one of GQ's Men of the Year. Because, what I'm saying? Child, that MTV Cribs and met the man in that regular ass house with a broken doorbell and and loose dollars in the shoebox on top of the refrigerator, like classic, back in the dayness, and we love it. Absolutely love it, because I was like, what? Okay, who knows? Now, y'all may not, and I hope y'all remember Rod Digger. Y'all know Rod Digger. She was on not Terror Squad. Rod Digger was on Flip Mode Squad with Busta Rhymes and them. Okay, I remember Rod Digger. Well, congratulations, she got married. Okay, and she said a wise woman once said, "Don't post that nigga till y'all married." I was the wise woman. I said, look. I tell y'all all the time, y'all will see who I'm with once we marry. I will pop up with a husband. Until then, you get nothing. Okay? For all y'all know, I can be gay right now. I'm just saying. I'm saying. My point is, don't post till y'all married. Alas, we have arrived. Okay? The week's Black Love. I was trying to wait for the official portraits, but the candidates is ice cold. Okay. Second sidebar. This was the second of 2 weddings. I'm getting all the photos and videos together. Now I started with my hip hop 50 bridal shower. Wait for it. I said, congratulations. Congratulations. Confetti. Congratulations. Confetti. You know what I'm saying? Look, Rod Digger, which I thought she was a lesbian, truth be told. I thought she was a whole real lesbian. Because look. I'm not saying that lesbians has a look. I'm not saying that at all. But sometimes, and I'm not trying to offend nobody. Sometimes people do look gay. And I thought she liked vagina. And ain't nothing wrong with liking vagina. I don't like it. But ain't nothing wrong with liking vagina. But congrats to the Rod Digger, okay? Who I feel like she was the first lady of Flip Mode Squad, in my opinion. And we know we love a wedding. Now whenever she puts out some photos of the wedding, we'll get into it. But she did it yet, so believe that be. Now also congrats to what's his man name? Ice Cube. Ice Cube and his wife, 31 years of marriage, 34 years of love. Happy anniversary. Yeah. Now this was yesterday. I just forgot to show it. So he has been with his wife for 34 years, married for 31 years. I have never heard like rumors that like he's cheated. I don't recall ever like hearing like, oh, you heard a Cube around and messing around, and because like Snoop at one point was a pimp. Ice-T had hoes. I feel like some of the, Easy-E was spreading low and spreading the wide. A lot of Dr. Dre was around here beating women. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things we heard about other rappers or whatever. I don't recall ever. If he has done some things and he just kept it real hidden, I've never heard it. I've never heard of his wife like fussing about that man. I have never heard anything negative about their marriage. The kids ain't came out and said, me and my daddy wasn't shit. He wasn't around here. He didn't love me. He sent me to grandma's house. T.I. Tiny. We ain't heard none of that about Ice Cube and the wife. Now I don't know what's his wife's name. Okay, Kimberly. Ice Cube and Kimberly. Again, 31 years of marriage and no rumors, no side babies, no, now this is the thing. For all truthfully, they could have been separated for 5 years and we didn't know. But a part of me feel like Ice Cube is such like he comes off so serious. I can't even really see him cheating. I don't think he has the patience for it. Cause he seems so not so no nonsense. You know? But let's, congratulations, Confetti, 31 years. He ain't got no other baby mamas. We ain't never heard, of no people saying, oh, he touched my booty. He told me I had to do this to get a role. Nothing. And y'all know he is in company, look, he was in NWA now. Anyway, happy birthday to Don Cheadle. Happy birthday. I think he's in his, let me see, how old? Hey Siri. How old is Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle is 59 years old.
59 years old. Okay. What isn't old at all? Okay. Don't talk about that. But Don Cheadle has given us some great roles. He was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He go way back to being on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay, so 59 years old, amazing actor. We love him. Okay. I feel like any role he's in, let me Google. Because Google's my best friend. Don Cheadle movies. Don Cheadle. How do you put him in there? There we go. Don Cheadle. Let's see. Movie and TV shows. What has Don done? Okay, Iron Man, Hotel Rwanda, House of Lies, Iron Man, Ocean 13, the new Space Jam, A New Legacy movie, Secret Invasion on the HBO, Disney Plus, him and Sam Jackson, okay, Crash, Boogie Nights, Avengers, come on, talk to me. Miles Ahead, the Miles Davis movie, okay, there's all kind of stuff, you hear me? All kind of stuff, and that's just what it was currently. I like him, I was thirsty. He was in Meteor Man. He was on the Golden Lord. Golden Lord. Have y'all seen Meteor Man? He was the Meteor Man. Him was in it. Robert Townsend was in it. Bill Cosby was a bum in it. But happy birthday to that man, okay? Happy birthday to him. We have a few little fashions or whatever I thought was cute and whatever. We're gonna get real fast, okay? Taraji P. Henson. It's a simple brown dress. It's real sexy like a pillow. That's all sex pot. That's all sex pot up here. Okay. Boobs almost out, but not really. Okay. Cute little shoes with little shoes. Cute little shoes, little heels. Not a kidney heel, the heel. And Taraji is also a woman of a certain age where she don't look it. Okay. She look as young as I do. You hear me? Okay. But I like her outfit again. She is still on the little tour for The Color Purple. Okay. Also, happy belated birthday, because yesterday was Garcelle's birthday, but I also like her outfit. I love her boots. The blue jean boots for me is a win. But also, happy birthday to Garcelle. I feel like we know Garcelle because she was a flower girl on Coming to America back in the day. Then for me, the next thing I can remember about Garcelle was her on the Jamie Foxx show, and she's currently on Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's done other little movies. She's done a lot, okay? But I'm like, I love Miss Fancy. So happy belated birthday. But I also like her outfit. It was cute. I also like her in this burgundy weave. It was her first season or two on the Housewives. I hated her hair. She was having cheap wigs on that damn show when she first came on there. So I am happy that, the wig she be wearing now is good. It don't look like a wig no more. It look real fine. So, happy birthday. And it's a good outfit for her. Okay. Now Cynthia Bailey is always out here in the outfit. Okay. This gives me solid gold dancer. I love her hair though. I love how her hair looks just as golden as the dress and the shoes. Okay. Now I think she may be in Dubai right now. I'm not sure. She may still be in Dubai. But I love this dress. It's cute. It's simple. It's shiny. I think I love her hair the most. I think I may love the hair the most. Okay. So that outfit we love, love, love. Then, Fantasia. Fantasia's around here doing the rounds again. I am. Because look, it ain't much. It's not much. It's the end of the month. I want to give y'all a good old laugh, and I'm like, we're gonna just run it. You know what I'm saying? And have a good time doing it. Okay, either be here for the good time or get out. Don't get out. We love you all. Anyway, Fantasia around here looking good. Okay, to me, Fantasia is a younger version of Mary J. Blige. The same way we went on earlier about Mary J. Fantasia been through it too. A single mom, a teenage mom, you know what I'm saying? Dating the AT&T dude. Was it AT&T? Was it, I don't know, was it AT&T, T-Mobile, whatever store you worked at? Mess with that boy, having that kid, and there's a lot going on in her life or whatever. And then she finally found her good man, got her good husband, had that new daughter. Okay, she's been through it. You know what I'm saying? And she coming out, she's stepping. Okay, she high stepping. She was someone who was, who was admittedly illiterate, learned to read, and she's around here reading people for the gods with how much she has promoted herself up out of her past. You know what I'm saying? I made all that up. But I love it. Okay, the gloves, the coat, the dress, the shoes. It gives me old fashioned, not old fashioned in a bad way, but old fashioned glamour. With a twist of country regalness. Because she's a country girl, and country can be regal. Okay, it can be chic, it can be fabulous, and that's what I love about her style. You know what I'm saying? So we love it. We love it. Now Nene also over there in Dubai. Okay, that's it. Nene, right? She said, life threw me lemons, and I made lemon meringue pie and flew to Dubai. I was like, do people eat lemon meringue pie? Is it good? I don't like pies. I don't care. I like pineapples. Nene round here being a foot model for bare feet. She round here being a pineapple model and a IG model with blind wigs sitting by pools and stuff. Nene is round here being an AI. Cause girl, Nene round here being an AI. You can't tell me no different. You can't tell me no different. But she said I'm round here at the pool in my pajamas, making getting photoshopped and photo shooted. Photoshopped and photo shooted by the pool. And I'm gonna let them fix my face. Cause that's not any face. No tea, no shade. That ain't any face, okay? And the one thing I feel like people don't understand is that I think that Nene's, original face, even after the work she's had done, I feel like, girl, Beyonce. Beyonce's adding some photos. I'm adding. We're gonna go to that next. But I'm trying to get to Nene. Let's see, Nene. I'm not a person who's against people who get work done to their face, but I still feel like Nene's actual face looks great. And I'm like, if you're gonna pay to have work done and you look different, let us enjoy the work you had done. Like, I like when Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion and Mary J. But I like when people who look however they look for whatever they had done come around here and we see their actual face. Okay, when you around here looking like an AI, you should not be looking like an AI. Okay, Nene sometimes look like she's a hoof movie sometimes. And Nene's actual natural face is beautiful. And when I crack my little jokes about folk and their face, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to say, you look great bare face. Why are you not showing your bare face? Why are you letting them, honey, face tune and auto tune your face where you look different? Now I told she around here being a barefoot model for the peoples, for flowers, for poolside windows, okay, for cars she don't own over there in Dubai. You know, she around here being a Betty Boop of Atlanta, but in Dubai, I don't know, why she, girl, I'm leave that beat. You make that money, honey. Don't let it make you, okay? But I'm like, I just sometimes wish, Nene, do you know your real face looks fine? You may not know. She may not know. She may not know. All the makeup and stuff, honey, she just may not know. But Tracee Ellis Ross know how great her face look. Y'all know we love us. Y'all know we love Tracee. And what we love the most is how she puts just regular clothes on. I'm like, it looks so amazing. Just some boots and a jean and a shirt and a jacket. But sometimes you don't think, you know what, if I put on some brown boots and a blue jean, some blue jeans and a little, purple shirt, a little black blazer, you don't know how great it looks. And her natural curly hair, her natural face. I don't think I've ever seen Tracee Ellis Ross with a filter, And when I say filter, I don't mean you use a filter that may make you look a little bit glossy. You know what I'm saying? It make your skin tone look a little, fancier. That I don't mind. When folk had these filters where their face looks different, and when we see them in real life, you like, they're you? Yeah, it is. It is, and she round here just, being her natural self. I love these boots too. I love the coat. It's all about layers, Sometimes simple is the best. Especially, honey, now in this Michigan weather, child. Child. Chloe is round here looking good. She's covered up a lot. I love her lipstick. I love a burgundy lip. I'm gonna wear my burgundy lipstick tomorrow because I forgot I had. I'm always wearing red. But I love her outfit. It's cute. Her face, beautiful girl, beautiful girl, beautiful girl, and you can't tell me different. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pissed at fuck you for calling her ugly because she ain't. Okay. Chloe is a beautiful young woman. I love that she is embracing being beautiful. She's embracing her body. She's embracing everything about herself and not listening to people who around her on some B of the S because they some haters. Okay. Now, what's that man name? Eddie Murphy. What's that man name? Eddie Murphy's new movie coming out on Prime, Amazon Prime. It's a candy cane movie, and we won't play the movie already. That's what she was at. Okay, there. But she looked good, and that's what matters. Fantasia is round here in a cat suit. Now, I told y'all, look, the reason I showed this one, y'all face card will not be declined, because I saw this. I said, first of all, when I seen this, it's the coat she had on, the shoes. And I said, it reminded me of Men in Black when that man was attacked by alien and he was wearing the Edgar suit. I said, is that her Edgar suit? Girl, I said, it reminded me of an Edgar suit from Men in Black. So, whatever, okay? But I still like the fact that Fantasia looks great. Cat suit, fur coat, heels, and all, okay? Now, the last fashion, because Beyonce just posted it, so I'm gonna show y'all. It's Beyonce. It's Beyonce. She said, oh, y'all want to call me white? Y'all want to say I want to be a white woman? I'm going to come to y'all in all white with a bit of blonde hair and some shades on. Kiss my butt. Her and her black husband with locks. And she's in all white. What's like white? It's like cream. You know. And she said, oh, y'all want to play. Oh, y'all want to play with garbage cans. That's for her nice. But no, y'all want to think I want to be white and y'all want to have, okay, I'm gonna come to y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? With my husband. Okay? All cream, all black, all cream, all black. What you gonna do? Okay? I'ma look real light. And we know, again, wintertime brings our skin tone gets lighter. It does. Because of the cold weather. You know? Beyonce look good. She's like, look at my face, bitch. Do I look white? You want to play with garbage cans. Come on now, Delarice. Yes, he shot me in my pinky toe. Beyonce said, look at my face. Where do you see white woman? Where? Where do you see bleach skin? My skin tone, I'm the same skin tone I was now that I was in the 90s. She said, bitch, what? And her husband said, leave my wife's name, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Okay? I'm going to come around here, all the bright colors. And let me also let y'all know, when you are wearing certain clothes, your skin tone changes with the colors of the clothes. I'm not pink, but my skin looks pink sometimes. Because I'm wearing a pink shirt. If I have on white, my skin looks bright. If I have on black or a dark color shirt, my skin tone sometimes will change because of the reflection of the clothes. Plus, it's a little light. And I ain't got much light around here. She said, kiss my butt. Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt. Because I was like, folk was really acting like Beyonce wants to be. I was like, she has a whole song called Brown Skin Girl. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Okay. But that is all of the fashion. Take one little second, y'all, and like the video, please. Y'all know we love the dance break song. We also like the video. So let me see, where should I start? Child, people going to court and stuff and having to fight for their life. Young Thug is in like day 2 of his trial. RICO trial. Okay. And it says the high-profile young thug Rico. Thug means for what is it? Terribly humble under God. I don't know something. It hit a speed bump after several blogs shared reports of jurors being identified, which led to a security concern. Okay, and the judge ruled no mistrial, and the trial will proceed. I don't understand why blogs be doing stuff like that. It's stupid if you ask me. And Meagan, the reporter, said this is after sites like No Jumper posted video that shows some of the jurors and wrote, fans on social media are already identifying jury members in Young Thug's trial after cameras accidentally reveal their faces. The 30-minute-old post already has 4,300 likes. I don't think people understand that people are not supposed to see who the jury people is. You're not supposed to know who they are. I know on TV shows and in movies, they show the jury sitting there as if it's fine, but in real life, people don't see the jury. This is a federal RICO charge where people have been accused of killings and shootings and violent things. And when these, and I'm using the word blog real lightly, because in my opinion, when you're doing things like that, you're not being a respectable blog. You're causing courtroom drama. You're causing people to possibly, be injured. They can be followed around. Like anything can happen. Anything. And when people start not caring about what could happen and they are more concerned with, if I can, just get some clicks, that is stupid. That is dumb. People who go to the blog sites and that's Ricky in there. That is Ricky Johnson. Yeah. And then start putting the names of the what is wrong with people? I just want people to stop being stupid. Really. Just stop being stupid. Like now, and it's the thing about it was an accident that some of the jury was shown, but you would think people would not then like repost, look at the jury. That's just dumb. You should not do that. You should not do that. If you don't know nothing else, stop fucking with the court systems. Let them be. It just made me mad. Now, where is it at? We know that Jonathan Majors went to court today. Now, this is just him. This is him and Meagan Good arriving. Now, first of all, whoever camera this is, I wish y'all would have cleaned your lenses off. It looked dirty, looked dusty. Okay. But Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good came to his court date today. It's a misdemeanor assault and harassment charge he's in court for. Okay. The girlfriend, I think she came back at one point. We don't know where she at. That's this. I think maybe his lawyer. I said, ma'am, sirs. They said, it's gonna be a fashionable arrival. You hear me? It's gonna be a look. Come on, look, bitch. And I'm not making fun of the situation. I'm just saying, came in stunting on them. Walk. All you hear is Megan's heels. When your woman come to court in her heels, so you can hear clack, 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 clacking in with you. All I'm saying, look, in my personal opinion, I still feel like Jonathan and that lady was tussling with each other. I do not believe that he beat that lady up. I don't. I feel like they were tussling with each other. And all of this is unnecessary, in my opinion. We had all those rumblings and hearings. Oh, it's all these other women, all these other people who said, oh, they gonna come out and say he did. We ain't heard none of the ex, no friends, no co-workers. We haven't heard anybody come out and corroborate that he's this mean person. It's always been different blogs posting. Sources say. Sources say. Sources say. It's always been sources said this and sources said that. But we have not seen anybody come around here and have if there were other allegations, other proof that he is this person, then yes, hold his feet to the fire. But I'm not finna be all up in arms and calling that man an abuser and no, not because he got into a fight with his girlfriend. Because I don't believe, because I've given time. I have given time for them to get all evidence and new witnesses, and we ain't seen none of that. So that's the only reason I'm now saying all these months later, there is no new evidence. There isn't. There's more evidence that what she accused him of isn't really true. That he did not savagely beat her up. Child. But him and Meagan said, bitch, we a couple. We together. We together. And I don't mind it. I always feel like people have a right to be a couple if they want to be a couple. And who are we to be like, I don't, really like them together? We don't even know the people. If she like it, I love it. Because at this point, he has not, Jonathan Major does not have a history of being accused of violent acts. There is no long drawn out history of it. We have one person said, something man, I don't know something man. Again, I want to see the facts, because if he is that person, call his ass out and sit his ass down some damn well. ASAP. Okay. I also want to say he do look better with Meagan. And I think what folks forget is, do y'all remember what let me Google it. Do y'all remember what Russell Wilson used to look like before Sierra got him in her grips and before she stepped his game up? He was real. Let me see. Russell Williams' first wife. I didn't mean laugh. What can I spell? Like, if you recall, he used to look different. Fully, Russell Wilson, who Russell Wilson is and who he was with his first wife is different than who he is with Sierra. So when folks see how Jonathan is dressing differently, he it could be simply got a black wife. Got a black wife. And sometimes simply, have your haircut change. Because this Russell Wilson is different than this Russell Wilson. I'm just saying. He carries himself differently. He dresses differently. How he has his haircut is different. There is a difference. Let's Google. Let's go. Simon, what's his name? Simon, I can't spell Gubadia. Simon Gubadia with Fallon. Is it Lynn? That is not Portia's husband. The Simon that was married to Fallon is not the same Simon that first of all that looked like Simon daddy. Simon with Fallon looked like Simon's daddy or Simon's older brother. I'm just saying. He's a whole different Nigerian. Because when she first got with Simon, Portia. That's not Fallon's husband. Portia is not married to Fallon's husband no more. Portia was dating and was engaged to that lady's husband. But once she got with Simon, Simon did not just lose some weight. Simon looked healthy. Like he went to the edge of Wakanda and drank from vibranium waters, and it healed whatever was wrong with his body. So when I say, when we have Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors, he looks different because women, we have the power to like, babe, no, take that off. No, don't go to the white haircut man. No, man, go to the hood, get your hair cut. Okay. You don't have look. So when we say stuff like when you see Meagan Good looking good, and we now see Jonathan Majors and he ain't dressed like he used to dress like he was around here in slavery times. He was the one free black man in slavery times. Okay. He dressed like he's Bob and Debo now. The same way Portia did with Simon. Because Portia would this Simon. Look, who is this man? Who is that? That is Simon daddy. Portia married. So we're gonna put Portia in the same category with Russell and Sierra, and now with Meagan and Jonathan Majors. When you get you a good woman, and folk like to make it seem as if, like, and my thing is, let's not call a black man dating a black woman, it can't be real. Because why would a black man want to? I'm saying, even if he's dated white women before, okay, that's fine. But maybe he has seen the error of his ways. And like I always say, even if folk break up in 2 weeks, whatever, but at this point in time, they look good together, and he ain't been convicted of nothing yet. Just accused. Just accused. Like, it's okay for black men to get with black women, and we at least up their fashion sense. Because some men can't dress. They can like put clothes on, but sometimes they can't put an outfit together. Yeah. I'm just saying. They look cute as a couple. after she was with, what was that man's name? Divine Franklin. After her and Divine Franklin broke up, you know, and she got her somebody else. And truthfully, Jonathan needed a black woman in his life. He did. Point blank. Even if to no longer have him up under the thumb of that lady who said he did something, okay? And hopefully in the future he know, hey, be smarter next time, okay? Don't be dumb forever. Don't be dumb forever. But the trial is still on. We shall see how it turns out. Again, it's a freaking misdemeanor. The fact that they even taken it to court, to me, is proof they fucking with people. Okay, they fucking with people, and it's dumb to fuck with people for no fucking reason. Y'all know C Murder, right? Master P brother. He been in jail for 35,000 years. I don't know how many years it really been. They were trying to get his conviction like appealed or whatever, because the witnesses who said he did it has came out and said he did not do it. They was lying. They were kind of forced by the police. He was convicted back in 2009. And, you know, since then, the actual witnesses that came and said it wasn't him. We were told to say it. We were forced to say it. You know, there's been so much scrutiny and misinformation and just underhandedness with C Murder's trial. I am shocked that he's still in there. I'm like, when Kim Kardashian can't get you out, because y'all know white people love trying to get black folk out of jail. But for some reason, it may be because we still call that man C Murder. But you know, it's just so crazy that it's more proof pointing at him being innocent than him being guilty. But of course, this will not let him out. So the federal judge upheld his conviction. I think they still are going to try to appeal it one more time because he's serving a life sentence. I hope he can get out one day. I do. Only because I don't think he did it. Like when they go over the evidence, like it's like he didn't do it, you know. So I don't know, but again, they say he's not getting out right now. Leave that man alone. So we'll see if he, you know, goes to try to do it again. I saved a whole bunch of stuff for no real reasons or whatever. What I'm gonna go to next? Let's do what are these people at? Well, we know that Bambi has said that was it Bambi? Yeah, Bambi has said that Scrap invited her on that vacation. And Scrap was on the Big Ticker Show or whatever, and he's trying to clear up what she said.
I do say that because when Bambi was here, she talked about you inviting her on that vacation. She said she got invited first.
Yeah, right.
So then, listen, so that made me question, like, oh my God, look at Scrap doing the thing, the novel thing. Okay, like, I'm thinking you trying to make this whole co-parent dynamic work.
Well, for a minute, I did, but then when I seen she was on some other stuff, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
So you didn't invite her first?
No.
So
I mean, it was, first of all, it wasn't even my trip. Erica had been playing this with her and her friends. I just jumped on it at the end of it. It wasn't even. That's why when I was like, huh? Like that wasn't even that. Like,
did Erica invite her? Was it a family trip?
Now you know.
Okay.
That's it being messy.
It was Erica, her friends. It was for Erica's birthday.
Look at his face.
Oh, God. It was for Erica's birthday.
I'm just like clarity.
Okay.
They had this. You know how women y'all play.
So the crazy part is, Mama D said that. Mama D said Scrap couldn't have invited Bambi because it wasn't his trip. It was Erica's trip. So I do wonder, like, why did Bambi say Scrap invited her? Because in my opinion, I'm like, it would not make no sense for Scrappy to invite Bambi on Erica's birthday trip. That would seem like it's gonna be a catastrophe. They always on some rah, 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 rah. I really hope, but them being divorced, they'll just like shut up. You know? It's almost like they be trying, and I mean Bambi and Scrap and also Erica. They be trying to like aggravate each other, and it really just ends up aggravating the fans of the show. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop no more, but I feel like it be aggravating the people who watch the show because it don't ever be making sense what they be doing. You know, I be like, ma'am, just start over. Get your whole new vagina, get your whole new penis, find something to love anew and leave that as that, okay? Because we don't want to be involved. Not today, not ever. Let's do what Sarunas in the mat. Child, look, the worst thing Sarunas Jackson could have ever done was try to speak up in defense of his abusive little brother, because all of his skeletons just falling out the closet one after the other, just falling and falling and falling. Okay, because after he tried to speak up for the brother, we found out then how he was beefing with his big mama Dominique Perry. They found out that it was in court or whatever. Well, now court documentation is saying a little bit different. Now I had to save a couple of different posts because I could not, for like, I had time to pull the full thing, because they're talking about what she is claiming, what she's assuming, what she's accusing him of, okay? And Dominique Perry, who is also currently on Rap Shit, she used to be on Insecure, accuses Sarunas of being violent towards women and claimed that he choked her in front of their daughter. Her highly will unlocked, okay, what they said was, again, she accused him of being violent towards women. The report was posted by Radar Online. They have a 5-year-old daughter together, and that in the new court documents, okay, she's claiming that she endured physical abuse by him and more. She said, I experienced emotional volatility, intimidation, bullying, undeserved stress, mental and physical abuse, controlling and narcissistic behavior all over the past 5 years. Plus, from Sarunas and his family. Oh, the family too. The mama, the sister, the daddy, the bro. I'm making names. But him and the family. She wrote in her filing the news it continued that she detailed a very disturbing story from an incident from back in March of 2020, and the documents. He allegedly got upset after the two had a conversation about a certain person in the industry. It got heated. He got heated in the conversation and began to repeatedly call me stupid. I then said to him, you talk to your brother like that, not me. At that point, he became angry and grabbed me by my throat and started choking me. She claims he did not stop until their daughter ran out of her room crying. He was so angry that he had blood coming from his mouth where he had bit his tongue. In the filing, she also detailed another situation that they like choking people. Because that's what Kiki said that Darius did her. She also detailed another situation that went down between them two. Choking on his behalf is his norm. He is violent with women. Afterwards, there were several other times that he came to my apartment and would get angered for no serious reason and would start yelling at me. On one occasion, I told him that if he didn't stop raising his voice in my apartment, he would need to leave or I would call the police. He responded by saying, and then what? Since this incident, I've always tried to just get along and keep the peace. I've been traumatized by these experiences. Child. All I'm going to say is her story matches, and I'm not saying she's copying, but I'm saying it sounds like the brother and him had the same tendencies, and how both Dominique Perry and also Kiki tried to not be public with the bull stuff, and they both seemingly tried to just get along with the fathers of their children. until they could not no more. And I feel like with Kiki coming out, because I'm assuming Dominique probably did not know what Kiki was going through, because Dominique's daughter and Kiki's son are cousins, because they fathers are brothers. And I'm sure that she probably did not know verbatim what Kiki was going through. But I think once she heard about what Kiki was going through, she realized, oh, it's not just me. Both these motherfuckers is crazy. Now, on this post from, the Shade Room, again, they're talking about the recent claims of him being, emotionally volatile. And he supposedly wrote, "It is unclear where Dominique's allegations of emotional volatility and intimidation are coming from. My family and I have always welcomed Dominique with open arms, inviting her to family events and showing her love, support in more ways than one." He added, "Dominique has defamed my character to others, making them believe I am an absent father. Her negative communications with others, including to peers in the industry, regarding her opinions of me have made me fear for repercussions in my career. A part of me feel like we really never heard about him and Dominique having an issue. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can't say we welcome her with open arms, with this welcome and loving family, but you're also saying, but she be dogging you to people. So why would y'all invite her? Like, if somebody is dogging your name and defaming your character, why would y'all invite her to family functions? That don't even make no sense at all. So a part of me feel like he's a liar. A full-fledged liar. And again, when we see how their father had issues and their mama had a long-standing PPO against their daddy, that Kiki and that man, had their situation. We now see Dominique and the brother had, at this point, y'all can't make it seem like the women lying. You can't at all, because it just doesn't make any sense. None at all. None at all. It seemed like y'all are two men who have trouble keeping your composure. You like going at women, and you happen to have both picked women who at one point stayed silent until they could not anymore. The crazy thing is, had Kiki never, had the situation with Darius happen that became public, we would not even really know that Sarunas' ass is this kind of person. And I always say, people only believe what they fear you're capable of. When someone says, so-and-so did this, you like, really? That don't even seem like them. That is crazy. Like, the fact that folk probably believe what she says because you give off that kind of energy. That could be the real reason why both you and your brother ain't really doing shit in the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing nothing. So I'm like, sir, shut up. Be quiet. Now, I know Kiki was on her podcast, but because I don't know if it'll get flagged or not, I'm not going to play no audio. But Kiki was on her podcast talking to Dr. Drew. And what I found interesting was they were talking about how people get themselves in these abusive relationships. And they were, this is something I'm paraphrasing, were saying how sometimes people don't even realize, because they are people pleasers, because they are nurturers, because they are compassionate people, they feel like, oh, wow, I'm with this person, and to come to find out they're a bit crazy. Because you're a compassionate person, you feel like, oh, well, that person is going through this, and this, so let me try to help them. and not hurt them by, leaving them alone. But it's like you have this innate thing in you that makes you want to help them, not run from them, because you don't recognize, no, they're just crazy and you need to run. They need some professional help. And I'm paraphrasing it. But I fully understood what her and Dr. Drew meant. And what I love was it was not giving an excuse for the person who is, being abusive in whatever way. It wasn't giving them an excuse to where it's okay. It was like people wonder, why do people say? Because some people don't even understand they are supposed to run. You are not a bad person. You are going through something. You're dealing with your own emotions. And because you're dealing with that, you respond in whatever way. And I'm trying to help you. And now I know I'm really supposed to run. And I want y'all to go listen to it because I don't want to get flat. I don't want to get flat again. Because nowadays, I don't know who owns what and blah, blah, blue. But I think sometimes people like to place blame and don't like to have rational conversations and explain that no one knew the person was cuckoo when they got with them. And when you see somebody you care for, like, why are you acting like that? Okay, let me try to help you because you tripping. And you don't even understand. No, they need other help. And now you're stuck in this stuff. Not only stuck in this stuff, you're stuck in the stuff and you have a kid. And so you're just trying to keep the peace because this person is dealing with this thing and it makes them react this way. And it has nothing to do with you. And I also like that she did not say, yes, Darius this, me that. She was having a general conversation because abuse in relationships is general. It is. 7 times out of 10 is general. Meaning generally, this is how things grew to be this big. And you didn't even see it until it was this big. And now it's too big for you to even understand how the fuck did I get here? Where did this start? So I love that she had this conversation. So go listen. Go listen. What's next? Let's get to. Let me see. We did Sharona's. Oh, Diddy, and then we're gonna do Where's the Diddy stuff? We'll do Tamar, and then we'll end with Bishop Rob-bery. Diddy's bodyguard, is up here, talking. I want to just listen to what he was saying, y'all. Just listen.
When you're in a situation that may seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you find every excuse to get out of there. And I got diabetes. So my excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. I was sick. Cassie spoke on it. She said, yeah, I jumped on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times. And it was other people.
Child. This is Diddy's former bodyguard. Now, him co-signing what Kathy said happened, which I feel like we all believed anyway. You know what I'm saying? Is huge. You hear me? Huge. Now, I seen, before I got on, y'all know Slim Thug, right? I feel like Slim Thug wants to just be a part of conversations that, again, ain't got nothing to do with him. But he spoke out after Diddy's bodyguard said his piece. Listen to what this fool said.
Cassie was with Diddy for I don't know how many years. Every single day, we kissing in the mouth, going to sleep together, loving each other, rooting for each other, doing whatever relationships is, sleeping in the same bed. Trust. You know what I'm saying? Trust. Secondly, now I want this millions. I'm out of there. I'm off that. Now I want millions from you. What does this do to your trust?
Fuck Diddy's trust. It's so weird that these men is around here trying to say, oh, poor Diddy. Diddy can't trust anybody. He was with Kathy all that time. They laying in the same bed, loving each other. Now she want money. Wow, how will Diddy ever trust anyone again? Man, fuck Diddy.
As Diddy, you out of there. You don't believe. Damn, I slept in the bed with a motherfucking 100 nights, man. What the fuck? And they turn it back. Damn. Trust. Okay. Secondly, bodyguard. This is a nigga I'm paying every day. I'm paying you every single day. There's about 3 bodyguards going bad. Like, everybody, hey, man, yeah, everybody just quick to tell on you. It's like, damn, bro, we was together every single day. None of them real conversations we had ain't mean nothing to nobody. It's just like, so how do you ever trust a motherfucker in your life? I'm not saying he innocent or he ain't do none of this shit to say, but just think about what that do to your trust. And nigga just go get to throwing this situation on him. Man, my son overseas, I got shit to do. I paid you when you was bodyguard for me. What the fuck I gotta do about caring about what the fuck going on with your son right now? That ain't that's your job. That's your daddy. You the daddy. I'm Puff Daddy, but not his daddy. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? This is how I think though, man.
This is why people shouldn't get on social media. This is why people who we like as musicians or actors or whatever get to talking. You be like, that's who you is? It's crazy to me that you like, oh, the bodyguard, you supposed to be, protect anybody you pay to work for you should not be protecting you from doing illegal things. They should not be helping you cover up you being abusive to women. That is stupid. That's dumb. The bodyguard to me, I understand, like, the only bodyguard we probably would never hear from is Julius. I think whatever been going on and beyond, the fact that Julius was the only person who heard why Solange was trying to beat up Jay-Z in the elevator, we ain't never heard no rumblings of nothing. We still don't know what really happened. We still don't know. That's a bodyguard that can protect your secrets, okay? The difference is we ain't never heard rumors of Beyonce or Jay-Z trying to fight each other. Like Julius stopped an altercation. He ain't cover up nothing. The fact that, Kathy said Diddy was beating her up. And the bodyguard had to come in and try to stop him from beating her up. And she then said, the bodyguard, and he just said, well, yeah, that's true. I feel like if Solange or if Beyonce ever came out and said, well, yeah, Jay-Z was around here doing this, that, and the third, Julius may then say, I was there. It's true. It's true. Bodyguards are there to protect you. Bodyguards are there to help you so that you don't get hurt. Bodyguards are not to help you cover up crimes. That's illegal. So every time Slim Thug bring his stupid ass on the IGs to try and talk and try to say, oh, well, Puffy is getting what Puffy deserves. And trying to shame the people who are speaking out against what he did wrong is crazy. To try to, like support Puff in some kind of way, and then try to finagle the question or finagle your explanations. What about Puffy? Can't trust? No, we can't trust Puffy. That's the go-to. It ain't about Puffy not being able to trust other people. It's the fact that nigga, we can't trust Puffy. That's the get you gotcha. We can't trust him. And the bodyguard said, I covered up so much, I got sick. I mean, I don't think Puff called you to get diabetes, but I can say he like, but sometimes holding in people's secrets and covering things up, it can make you physically sick. But Slim Thug is stupid. Let's move on to Tamar. Child, Tamar was in some, look, this is something else too. It aggravates me when people be in clubs with loud music playing. Why is you on live talking to you? We can't hear you because of the music, okay? So I can't really play this in full because the music is so loud. Let me see how much I can play. Let's see.
I just want to say I'm not in any kind of love triangle.
I'm not in any kind of love triangle. I'm a play pause, so the music don't get picked up. Now Junior is over in the corner talking to her, okay? Because she's the happiest she's ever been.
I just want to say I'm not in any kind of love triangle.
I don't believe you.
I'm so grateful. I get to spend, and I'm so grateful.
I just feel like, Tamar, what is wrong with you? Now again, she went live. Now look, Tamar may have been smart and went live in the club knowing that we couldn't play it on YouTube because of the music in the background. Okay. However, shout out to Live Bites, the Live Beats, or whatever. She was in a car driving with Junior.
It's a thing. JR and I are officially official. And that's it. People want to know we're back together.
Thanks.
But we didn't get back together until
Saint Sunday.
Well, the end of the night on the Saint Sunday.
So we know that Tommy put out those texts showing that JR had invited her to that Saints Falcon game. So, but Tommy ain't go. He took Tamar. So Tamar then say, "Oh, we wasn't together until the end of that night. Like that night, not before the game. It was after the game. Meaning, if he invited Tommy before me, it don't matter because we wasn't a couple. I don't want to get back with somebody who invited somebody else first."
That's true.
When we went to the game, we were not together at all. We were just friends. And I don't think the two of us expected that. Did you expect that? I didn't expect that either.
So you went to a game with your ex-fiance who you met on the game show. And we didn't expect to get back together, but by the end of the night, we got back together. How?
Y'all think that man went on one date? Like, he did not. How many dates in 6 weeks did you go on? Like, the man of God was outside. And everybody keep pinpointing him to this person, and it's not like that. That person just want to be associated.
Child, that person means Tommy. Okay. Because folks want to keep saying, because you know what? You want to know why? If JR went out with 18,750 52 people, but he only showed himself out with Tommy. The reason folks is attaching him to Tommy because the only girl he allowed himself to be seen with publicly was Tommy. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, he was outside. He wasn't showing it. He wasn't showing it. The reason people believe he was messing around with Tommy is because he showed himself with Tommy, or he allowed Tommy to show herself with him. Even if Tommy wanted to be associated with JR to, make you look dumb, she succeeded because she got JR to be on camera with her, all smiling, holding up his chain, and this and that and that and this. He allowed himself to text her back and forth for her to post the text, allegedly, okay? Only for you to then say, she doesn't want, that person wanted to be associated. It seemed like both of y'all want to be associated with JR. We don't know why with him and his 6 kids.
And it's given very much like, it's crazy because y'all act like, I don't even want to discuss it no more. I don't, do you want to address anything, baby?
Nothing to address.
So, but no, JR didn't cheat on me. And
we know because he broke up with you. We know. No one felt like he cheated on you with Tommy. We did not. We felt like he made you look dumb with Tommy, or Tommy made you look dumb with JR.
The things that transpired while we were separated were things that transpired when we wasn't even on speaking terms.
So y'all wasn't speaking at all. And then when he pop out with Tommy somewhere, now y'all speaking. Not only are y'all speaking, y'all got back together. And this is my thing. I said it yesterday. I'm not knocking Tamar for getting back with that man because that's on her. My point was, ma'am, you do not have to publicly show people that you back with that man right now. If y'all had no plans of getting back together, y'all was not even on speaking terms, why are y'all now boastfully back on social media together to show the world? Y'all ain't been back on speaking terms more than a day or two. Why y'all back on IG?
And I know you guys are like, what the fuck he did without you all knowing the background, but I don't think it's fair.
And I love my baby.
I bet you do love Tamar.
I love my baby.
I bet you do. But you ain't that girl. There's a reason that I say you not gonna see who I'm with till we together in matrimony and we married. Because I refuse to let you know. Because we get people. Look, you can. If Tamar and JR was not on social media like that, we wouldn't know nothing. And she could have took her L quietly, got back together quietly, and we would not have all these opinions. Okay. But when you publicly show things, people have opinions, and I know that. When you allow people to see you in the dating stages that has ups and downs, you're gonna look foolish sometimes, because sometimes you mad at him and you want to cuss him out, and he want to cuss you out. And he want to break up with you, and you want to break up with him because your car got broken into and he didn't help. And you homeless and ain't got no car. You with your mama at your mama house with a car full of clothes, and he's somewhere with all his kids. All that could have happened offline, and we did not have to know. Because had we not seen Tamar and that man together for the past month, the past 6 weeks, or however many weeks it was, it wouldn't have been like, oh, they broke. We ain't seen JR with nobody except Tommy last week. They could have easily still been dating or not dating. Hell, we know Jada and Will was separated for years and we ain't know. Rod Day got married. Things happen and we don't be knowing because folk know how to keep it out of people's eyesight. Both y'all want attention. You up as girls? What you smiling for?
I love you too. Oh, here is the thing, Jay.
So Tamar back with that man, and that's her foolish. That's her. That's on her. That's on her. If they break up again, if we see him with somebody else, if Tommy posts more screenshots, if anything he did while they was not together comes out, and Tamar saying what transpired while we was, separated, transpired, that means it's probably other things he did, said, and posted and sent. He probably sent dick pics or whatever to people, and whatever come out, whatever it is to come out that he did without me, that ain't on me. That's on him. We wasn't together. We wasn't together. I can't blame him. She said that in hopes of not looking dumb if in a week Tommy or somebody else posts more screenshots. Lastly, let's get to the bishop. Okay. That man was live for 40-some fucking. I said I would never. Look, never. Not today. No way. Okay. We have 14 minutes of his 40-minute live, and I have it, sped up a little bit. Okay. So y'all take a little second and matter of fact, give me 2 minutes. I want to get some more water, breathe a little bit, take 2 minutes, y'all, and enjoy the dance break, and then we'll have Bishop Rob-bery. I'm back. And it is the finale of it all, the bishop. Now, not a fake Nino Brown. Who I'm probably oh, Tamar. Tommy is petty. I don't don't think Tommy and JR like did nothing. I don't. I feel like Tamar said, her and JR wasn't talking. Tommy was beefing with Tamar on social media. And Tommy was petty. And Junior was dumb. And he also know that Tamar liked attention and she would take him back. So she allowed him to get away with it, because when you want somebody not on speaking terms after y'all were engaged and then y'all break up and y'all get back together out the blue, that don't even make no sense. But some things Tamar do don't make sense either. But to the bishop, he was on live because that is a funny pause. That is a funny pause. We know the two of the three people who robbed him and his wife was arrested. The one dude was already arraigned and pleaded to the plea deal or whatever, pleaded guilty. The second guy is allegedly going to take a plea deal. Okay. So Bishop Robbie came around here and was yap. And again, we got about 13 minutes of it and then we done. Okay. So let's listen.
So this world is so hypocritical. It's just amazing, right? They say, so many people saying, Bishop, why are you still talking about the robbery? Because it affected the ministry, affected me, affected my life, it affected my family, right? It did so much to my life.
I mean, I guess that's true. The robbery fully changed that man's life. That is an actual fact. I also feel like he made the decision to allow his life to be changed because he would not leave it alone. Okay, he would not just walk away. He just kept talking about being victimized before he was really victimized. He kept going on about his clothes, his cars, his house. He was being boastful. That's what really, to me, changed his life. I feel like had any other pastor, even him, had he not been so boastful about things or whatever, this situation could have boosted his churchness. It could have gotten him more attention for God. But he chose to go the other route. And now that's, in my opinion, what changed. It wasn't the robbery itself that ruined things. It's the fact that once he and his wife were robbed inside the Baby Shower Cathedral next to the gas station upstairs from the bodega, once that happened, it was how he reacted and how he treated people and how he acted in general that ruined his reputation, his church, because no one took him serious. It wasn't because the media said he had a history because he was in prison before for fraud. It wasn't that. It was how he conducted himself after it happened that made people look at him some kind of way, because he really could have spent that, Bishop Rob and church thing and whoosh, he could have gotten sympathy. He could have gotten this, that, and the other. But every time something happened, he met it with such nastiness that he dug himself in a hole.
Right? And for over 3 months, over 4 months, you guys were ridiculing me.
We were responding to your actions.
You guys were painting me all across the world as a pastor that set up a heinous act.
No. Very few people were saying that. That was stuff in the comment section, and he just kept reading the in life, you can't really read the comment section when you're going through strife, because most of the time when these big situations that happen, these worldwide news situations, The crazier people are the ones in the comment section. And so he really went on a year rant about people in the comment section, or the few people, the 4 or 5 bloggers who were saying he set up the robbery, and not knowing most folks did not even care about the robbery. That stopped being a story once he became the story, you know, because again, Bishop, who was in prison for fraud, gets out and has a church. He has a $1 million mansion in Jersey. He has a Rolls Royce car. His wife has whatever other kind of car. They have a church. They're renting church space above a bodega with baby shower chairs, and it's a rental space. You know what I'm saying? It was all these things, but he was robbed for $1 million in Jersey. It was like, but how? What? It was on you, bro, not us. It was you.
Robbery to his own church that he shepherded. And when I say you guys, I'm talking about the ones that was talking. That's not going to admit, right? I'm
comment section people.
Talking about to the ones that got egg in their face now, right? But if you wasn't talking, I'm not talking about you. Only a hit dog will holler. That's it.
Well, you've been hollering for 4 years. You a dog? If only a hit dog holler. If only a hit dog holler. If somebody call you a lying, scheming, scamming minister, if you not a hit dog, why you be hollering? If what people saying about you ain't true, what you hollering for? You a hit dog too.
So the world, the media had all of these speculations that Bishop Lamar Miller Whitehead set up the most heinous act that man can do.
No, there's much more heinous acts than some people coming into the rental space to rob you and your wife.
Pastor setting up a robbery in his church. And it was going on for months. And I was going back and forth with the police officers like, yo, I gotta clear my name. He's like, please, Bishop, please, don't say nothing. We know it's not you.
But you kept talking. If the police asked you to stop talking, but you kept talking, there is not an time in the months leading up to when they caught the two of the three robbers that you were not talking about. I didn't do it. The only thing he did not do, he did not post the video showing the inside of the church and the robbery. All we ever seen at first was the live stream that was live because he was in church. The only thing he did not show that we kept asking for was show the video footage of what happened in the church, because we didn't see what happened in the church. We just heard most of it and saw figures walking around. So I do know that they may have said you can't show that video, but you talked the whole time, press conferences and all.
And I had to jump on, I had to see social media and every blogger, television, news, all different type of articles, YouTubers that was birthed off my name. Just all they had to do was hashtag my name and tens of thousands of people was going just to listen.
That's not true.
Making up stories, getting all type of donations. Yeah, I know he did it. Some people inboxed me and told me he did it. They know him. And I'm talking about this thing just kept catching fire. And I kept.
Now, I'm not saying that there were not people on YouTube or wherever, because I do believe that when it happened, a lot of people did clickbait stuff and saying, I know. That happens with anybody. That happened with any story, not just him. There are plenty of people who will say, I know for a fact this happened, and don't be doing shit. So I will give him that it is people, or that there were probably people who was online saying they had fact and did not have no fact. And but those aren't real bloggers. Those are people who just talking to people on YouTube. And messy people like messiness.
Getting upset with the police officers, like, listen, I need to say it's not me, and I need to say, it's like, please, Bishop, you're gonna mess up the investigation. Please don't say nothing, please. And
he kept talking. So this right here to me means, sir, why you lying? You talking as if after the robbery happened, you didn't say nothing. We went live and watched your lives many a times. If you talking about the robbery, they put the gun in my daughter's face. You can't repeat that. You can't repeat how they bust in. You went to church the following Sunday and reenacted the shit. So I'm not, you can't make it seem as if the police hindered you from defending yourself. And so for months on end, folks accuse you because you couldn't say shit when that's not true. You kept talking.
I had to listen to law enforcement so that they can catch the people who they caught. And the world, I gotta say that again, the world, you preachers. You preachers.
It is never nothing in your eye. Why? Who? Somebody told him, hey, to fool people, just take your glasses off and wipe your eyes. It'll make it feel like, you know, you're emotional and something you may be crying.
In these churches. Was talking about me. The churches.
You think, who you looking at? I feel like he wants to like intimidate people. Like, let me look right into the churches. The churches who was talking about me. I see you. I took my glasses off and I see, sir, put your glasses back on. Put your glasses back on.
Pastors was preaching about me. So now, this past November 14th, one of the armed robbers pled guilty. Guilty.
Okay.
To running into the church with a gun and robbing.
It was a rental space.
Us. It was such a coward move, right? Like, who goes into a church and rob a church? Like, you don't get no perks from that.
Well, they didn't rob a church. It was you and your wife.
But it's the bishop. Bishop is outside. And I don't know. However, none of the bloggers are blogging. Not a lot of people are reporting it. But y'all can drag my name. You can drag my name. You can drag my name for months. And now that the truth come out, nobody wants to talk. And then they say, oh, he just clout chasing now. I don't need the clout chase. I'm Bishop Whitehead.
You need the clout chase. Sir, people did report on the people being arrested and the people pleading guilty. But what do you want us to say? What do you want us to do?
Period. Google me. I don't have to clout chase.
Well, if we Google you, that's a clout chase. Because that means you Google you. Okay? We don't want to Google you. Telling somebody to Google you is attention seeking.
But what I am doing is I'm showing you that God is clearing my name.
Okay. You think?
I am showing you is that I serve a God that will vindicate my name. Yeah, I heard that too. They said that I paid them to plead. Like, the stories are just unreal.
But again, that is stuff people be saying in the comment section. Meaning, and that's a reason why I can't fully listen to people in my comment section that I don't know. Because some folk will pop in and say, you heard Bishop Rob-bery posted receipts of how he makes his money, and it's all legal. Or they'll say, Bishop Rob-bery bank records that leaked, and it's all illegal. Like, you really can't really be only focused on what folks be saying in the comment section, because that is people's opinions. That's people's opinions. If you stay out the comment section, you wouldn't be so upset.
I got a call the other day. They said, Bishop, these guys came in and they said that they want to show me the texts between you and them because you gave them the blueprint to your church to rob the church.
Well, then get it. If somebody say, I have this proof, then get it. And then show the police how folks lying on you. Because that probably mean they in on it too. Because people be trying to get ahead of stories too, y'all.
Now, everybody is quiet. Where the preachers at? Do y'all know none of the preachers stepped up for me?
The preachers some were preaching. The preachers or some were preaching for people who need prayer. That's what they had.
Do y'all know that? A few people inbox me, but I'm talking about the main preachers. Ain't nobody step up for me. Ain't nobody called a prayer revival for Bishop and his family and his church. Nobody did none of that.
Well, didn't you say that you don't like them people? Wasn't you the one saying you don't? Y'all. One day we gonna have to have a Bishop Robbery rewind and just watch one of the videos he did after it happened, because I think he forgot. I think he think because he took down some of the videos that we don't have the old ones. Because you was the one saying you don't need nobody on your side. You don't need these pastors taking up you. You don't need them. You built this shit brick by brick. You was the one saying you ain't need nobody. Now you want to say, where was everybody when I needed them? Where were all the other bishops and pastors and ministers? Why did none of them help me? You were the one saying you ain't need no damn body.
Nobody. But as soon as something happened internationally, we all posting. We posting the flags. We're posting everything. But what happened when it's domesticated? What happened when a bishop of the Lord's church, a chief apostle, his whole church gets robbed and nobody stands with him?
Your whole church will get robbed. You don't even own that building. Did you pay rent that month? It was a baby shower. The whole church wasn't robbed. 2 people was in a rented baby shower cathedral upstairs from the bodega next to the gas station. And are you a chief apostle? Who made you chief? Who hired you as a chief? Let me know.
And then you guys get mad at me because I'm saying it because you didn't do it. So it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Well, I came on just to say this. On Friday, December 1st at 1 o'clock.
So tomorrow.
Right there at...
Wait, what's today? I think Wednesday. No, in 2 days.
The federal building in, I think it's 225 Camden Plaza. The second guy that was arrested will be pleading guilty to the robbery of Leaders of Tamar International Ministries.
I mean, that's a stretch. It should be look, plead guilty to taking rings and things from Bishop Robbery and a wife that we never see. Okay? Because you been in church at your house longer than you was in church in that building. I'm just saying. Because how they pleading guilty to robbing a church that ain't got no name on the building? And I'm not saying if somebody is renting a space, they can call their own. But like if you rent, like I rent my apartment, but everything in this bitch is mine. You know, you was renting the baby shower cathedral, and all that you own was the podium and the backdrop. Them wasn't even your chairs. So, in my opinion, if you had been renting that space and it was all your stuff and your guitar and your organ and your chairs and your whatevers, if you was renting that space and you had all your stuff there, because we know plenty of churches are renting spaces, but they have all their stuff there. You know, people rent houses, you rent apartments, you rent condos, you may rent mansions, you know, and all your stuff is there. You had said in the live from before, the reason that it was thumbtacks up on the backdrop was because it was a rental space, and every Sunday y'all had to set up and take it down. If I was the people, I would say, well, they didn't rob the church, they robbed them 2 people. because he didn't even own that space. Them wasn't even his chairs.
I thought I set up the robbery. Y'all didn't trust me. Oh, you're a scammer. And wait till this other stuff that's about to come out.
Like what stuff?
Wait till this.
Like what?
Other stuff. Damn is not a curse and don't get blocked. All right? This is my live. God is doing something amazing. When you serve God, God is going to protect you.
That is great. That is great. So God gonna make sure that the robbery at the Baby Shower Cathedral, that you don't go down for that. He gonna get your charges canceled at the federal courthouse. We're gonna wait. He gonna make your wife come and speak highly of you. You know, he gonna have your other bishops or church members come and support you. I have never seen someone say, God gonna do it for me. But is anybody around? Come stop.
And God will vindicate you. I posted something earlier today. I said, just when you want to give up, purpose whispers in your ear and say, you can't give up. You can't.
I mean, the devil whispered too, but I ignore the devil.
Can't give in. You see, this attack on my ministry was a design for me to give up on the streets. Yo, I love where I came from. I love it. And it's not going to stop me from still talking to the young brothers, dealing with the gang members, dealing with just different people from the hood, from the streets.
Most people from the streets don't want to deal with folk who has federal cases against them. They may want to wait till your federal case is done.
It's not going to stop me, because that's what the enemy wants. The closest thing to Jesus for the streets and for atheist people and for doctors, lawyers, people that's not really into the church is Bishop Whitehead. It's Bishop Whitehead. I'm the one that's going to preach and promote Jesus Christ. And I got the same language as them. I keep it official. If y'all do research, y'all gonna see that so many young people did community service with me. That was in trouble.
When?
They didn't go to jail, they did community service with me. I've done so much for the community. So much for the community. And y'all know what y'all did? Y'all threw me in the garbage. And y'all all laughed at me. And then you got these dudes in the hood talk about, oh, well, why is he talking to the police? Oh, so y'all just want what God has done for me and what he has built. And this ministry that he's built and the name that he's built so that he can get the glory. Or y'all just want me to be, follow the hood, follow the way, right? Don't say nothing about the guys that got caught. Are you kidding me? So I'm just going to let them run and destroy my ministry and destroy my name because they want to do something stupid?
Child.
I'm still outside, y'all. I'm still going to love the streets. I'm still going to love the people that are less fortunate. How many preachers y'all see outside? I'm not going to always be in the pulpit. I'm going to be outside. And
I mean, we see you in your car riding around, but we ain't seen you like out in these streets like preaching to people. We see you in your house preaching to yourself to the camera. But I mean, I haven't seen you like out in the streets. I'm just saying.
That's what I was so upset about, man. I said to myself, why would these people run into my church to rob me when I'm outside in my convertible? That's how I know it was the devil, y'all. But y'all chose to run into a church. Let me just drop a little hint to y'all. Somebody, I'm just gonna drop a little hint. Just a little hint.
Okay.
Y'all ready for this one?
What is it?
Somebody sent the police to my church just 2 weeks. I think it's either 2 or 3 weeks before the robbery.
Did they know you would be there? Because you ain't always there. Did they know you'll be home at the church? Maybe they thought the baby shower that happened beforehand was your church revival, and they just got confused.
They sent the police to my church on a weekday and said we had guns in the church. And after the police came and saw that there wasn't no guns, 3 armed men came into my church and robbed us at gunpoint.
Oh. So you mean to tell me that when the police got to the rented space and saw ain't no church there on the weekends, it's rented. So couldn't be no guns there because y'all not there on the weekdays. No. And so then they waited 2 weeks. They waited 2 weeks to come and rob you and your wife. Could it be that people saw you on the street, your gangster friends, your drug dealing friends, and thought he in the game? But who knows?
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
Nope.
Oh, well. It's so much more y'all gonna find out. It's so much more y'all gonna find out. But y'all wanna ridicule the bishop, the one that fights for y'all. The one that's in these trenches for y'all. And y'all don't wanna hold me down. Y'all wanna, oh, he wears Gucci, he wears loot. I like nice things. Go on my social media. Y'all gonna see the same thing. Before, if you guys didn't know me then, go back.
We have went through that man IG, and we see he was not always in Gucci. He was not always in fancy clothes. He was not. He wasn't around here like looking bummy. He wasn't looking dusty. But he wasn't in these flashy ass Fucci suits. I don't know who he bought them Fucci print suits from. Okay. And we then be seeing him in the same ass Fucci outfits.
Go back. I was always fly. I always wore jewelry. So much jewelry. Always. Always wore designer clothes, and I always had the nicest car. Always. But now, the bishop. He wears Louis and Fendi and this. I don't like him. Well, you don't like yourself because I'm going to be me. And the real reason why I continue to show how to dress nice and wear the nicest thing and buy the nicest thing, because why do we always look at the world as the only ones that can progress? But what about people that love Jesus? Oh, we can't show what Jesus is doing for us? Are we not supposed to show our house, and we're not supposed to show our car, and we're not to look nice? We have to wear Jordans, where the Jordan symbol, the man is dribbling the ball instead of Jordan flying to dunk the ball, right? We gotta wear rejects. We gotta look disgusting. We gotta wear rags. We just gotta look terrible.
You have any regular Gucci clothes? Like, it's regular Gucci clothes. You have any regular Gucci clothes? No? Okay.
And as soon as we throw on a good thread, we robbing the church.
Them threads ain't good.
As soon as we driving a good car, we scamming the people. And then everybody started to be confused. Oh, he only have 8 members. Oh, he only got 12 members. Oh, he got 8 members. He got 12 members. Okay, and he's robbing them, and that's how he lives where he lives, and that's how he drives what he drives. So how does 8 to 12 members allow me to drive the cars that I drive?
Sir, that is the question. That is the question. That's people's issue. You know, I'm not saying nothing. What I heard, the questions I heard from people was, how does he afford all this stuff with the size of his congregation? How does he afford all this stuff and he's renting the Baby Shower Cathedral? How does he afford all this stuff but can never explain what he does for a living? So you saying if you only have 12 members, how could you possibly be scamming the congregation? That's true, but you just opened up a whole can of worms of, that's right. So what do you do for a living if you're not being paid from the church? How do you afford that stuff? Where did the money come from? You know, you yourself said you a bishop of the streets. You hang out with the criminals and drug dealers and people. You around there talking to the people who don't pay taxes, who don't trust the law, who don't trust regular preachers. So folks still wonder, man of God, preacher of the streets. Like you say people say you don't have enough of the congregation to make your money. So how could you possibly be scamming the congregation? So yes, how do you afford a Rolls Royce, $1 million mansion, your Gucci and Louis Vuitton suits with patterns we've never seen before? How do you afford to put gas in your Rolls Royce? How do you afford to put a light bill in that mansion? Let us know. And we now know it don't come from the church.
Flowing with it because everybody wanted to hate Bishop. Everybody wanted to hate Bishop at the same time. Oh, he's too cocky. No, I'm not. I'm convinced. I understand my purpose. I understand my position. And I'm not going to let nobody
We want to understand your job.
Move me from where God has told me where I need to be. Nobody's going to move me out of my position. You see, God blesses the position. God has the covenant with you, which is the promise with you. But he blesses your position. So as you walk into position, the position is already blessed. You just have the covenant. See, y'all don't get me to preach now. And they can't understand how this young man that comes from the streets, all the rappers respect me, love me, psalmists, actors, actresses, and I could throw on a hoodie, and I could still be the bishop. I could still be the chief apostle. Right? And at the end of the day, right, it's such an oxymoron when the church can't ask for donations and tithes. But all of these bloggers and these YouTubers, y'all are donating to them and sending them cash apps like crazy. So y'all sowing into gossip and sowing into lies and sowing into people that are tearing down other people. But yet, as soon as we get to the church, I'm not giving them my money. They preaching God and stealing my money. Well, so you rather give to people that are just lying on people and tearing people down, and y'all making them hundreds of thousands of dollars? Right?
Where is my money? Why do you think people are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars from talking about you on YouTube? Ooh, that's delusion.
Right? What sense does that make? Right? What sense does that make? Yes, DJ Envy was another person that was talking bad about me. Look at him now.
I mean, you be at work. We know where his money come from.
And I don't gotta talk about him. I don't gotta beat nobody up. Period, point blank. I ain't going to his church. He's a scammer. How do you know that?
I mean, you went to prison for scamming. You done like 6 years for scamming. Come on now, where is my money? Give me 50,000. I don't even need 100. Give me 50K, tax free. I'm good. Cause y'all know I don't even ask y'all for cash app two checks. Y'all send what y'all want to send. I'm cool. But where's my $100,000? But like, he really be acting like he did not go to jail for scamming back in the day. Now he got out. He did some years and got out. But sir, you went to jail for scamming.
And if I was, why don't you just forgive me? If I got a good word, if I'm anointed, right? Anyway, y'all, this Friday, the second guy, his name is Jawan Anderson. His name is Jawan Anderson. And he's the second guy that will be pleading guilty on this Friday for robbing the church. The ones you said that I had something to do with. The ones you said that I paid the people to do it. And now y'all finding out that somebody said that my church had guns. Either 2 to 3 weeks before the robbery. And once they found out there was no guns in the church, here came the ambush. Y'all didn't know that. It's so much more things that y'all don't know. But I want y'all to understand this. I love Jesus Christ no matter what. I don't care about no hokey pokey. I don't care about no voodoo. I don't care about no witches. I don't care about no warlocks. I don't care about none of that. I love Jesus Christ. He's my savior. when everything fails and when everybody turn their back on me, guess who's it? Y'all wanna know why I got my right mind and how I got my right mind? His name is Jesus. And I don't emotionalize him, right? I read the word of God. This is my Bible. I study the word of God. You can't just sit here and think that you're just gonna emotionalize Jesus to me. No. I need to understand who Jesus is. Don't Jesus me to death without explaining it to me.
Why are you getting mad? I've never heard somebody who went through such a hard time and never thanked their wife. You know, most people, most couples, married couples, or couples in general, when they've been through such a rough, hard time, you know, in life, you know, with God and with my wife, you know, in life, with God and my husband, in life, with my, because he got brothers. Thank you, Wanda. There's no 100,000. I'm gonna give you a couple cases of water to go to ice. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. Yeah, look, I appreciate when y'all cash up, girl, super chat. I do. It is, you know, it is appreciated. I want to say that. Even though I don't ask for it, I might think, look, I'm gonna buy me some cases of water tomorrow. Well, thank you very much. I've never heard somebody really go through life and go through these hard times and do not thank their wife. Right, and the wife, we've never heard her even say a prayer. I don't want to get into it too deep, but if you can just say a prayer, you know, for my family, my husband, y'all know, you know. So y'all, like, I've never even seen or heard her do that. Neither one of them, they act like two people who dating and they don't want nobody in their business. Not like two married people who we seen together before and how they would speak on each other before and then they just stopped.
Period, point blank. Oh, you going through it? Just trust Jesus. What does that mean? I need to understand what that means. Oh, it's just the devil attacking you. I don't want to hear that. What does that mean? That's my ministry. I'm sorry, I'm not, I don't do that. I teach. I know I don't look like your mother's pastor or your grandmother's pastor. I know I don't have a baggy suit, and I know I don't smell like icy hot or Bengay. I get it.
What the fuck? Icy hot and Bengay? What they got to do with church? You think old people that smell like Bengay? No. Bad knees people may smell like Bengay, but not like, I've never smelled a pastor who smelled like Bengay. Sir.
I get it. But God has risen up young people that is not going to run nor flee. Period. And everybody that's talking about the bishop, y'all gotta answer that to God, man. Period, point blank. I can't wear baggy suit, y'all. I'm sorry. I will be so uncomfortable. Especially it's cold out there. I know that wind get up, if that wind twist up underneath that cuff, and you got all that leg space. Woo!
Why are you worrying about the space in between men's legs when the wind blow? Come on now, Will smacked the whole person. And he been with his wife for 7 years. And we always heard Will and Jada speak highly of each other because Will and Jada have a respect for one another that goes beyond marriage. The bishop and the lady act like they don't even know each other.
Man. But this is what it's about, y'all. This is what it's about. Reading the word of God.
And I ended it there. You know, because Bishop talked for another like 20 so minutes. After that, I said, ma'am, no, not today. Not on my watch. I hope he stand on business. Okay, I hope he around here standing on business and he only stand on the word of God. Okay, not nothing else. Let's hope Bishop don't go live again because we don't have time for his foolishness. Okay, however, we done. Yay! Because it's late. Okay. So, y'all, we had a good ass time. I hope y'all have already subscribed to my channel. I hope y'all already liked the video. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok of the talk. You hear me? Okay? Because we gotta go. Now, I will probably be live tomorrow for what I don't know yet. But I had a good time with everybody. We had a good time today. Okay, we will talk tomorrow, possibly. Do not forget to also share the video. I appreciate y'all for coming on through. I'm finna go to bed. I want y'all to go to bed. And we have a good old talk tomorrow. I love you all. Be safe. And don't y'all let bitch trick y'all into going to the baby shower cathedral. I gotta go. Bye, y'all.